It's Storytime Tea, that's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about the last person that I told a story about, okay? This is about Oscar Light. And if you don't know who Oscar Light is, you need to watch the last video, okay? Because that was the foundation information for this video, okay? So, basically, to continue the story on, me and Oscar Light were cool. Time had passed. I had got a new boyfriend and I was with him for a minute. And so since I was with that new boyfriend for a minute, I wasn't communicating with him. He would say happy birthday to me and I would say happy birthday to him, but we wouldn't like continue on a conversation because I have a boyfriend and I'm not going to be contacting my ex. And since I was with this boyfriend for so long, like this was a real one. So he's like considered to be like my second boyfriend in life, okay? So I was just like, no contact. And once me and him got out of a relationship, I think that was like summer of whatever year. That next spring came around and it was his birthday. He had already said happy birthday to me and I was like, oh, thank you, da da da. Once his birthday came, I said happy birthday and then he invited me to his birthday party. Mind you, he always be trying to invite me to these parties through our friends, just be like, hey, you could bring Tisha if you want to. And then I'm just like, you know I'm not coming to that party. But this time he asked me directly. And so he just hit me up. He was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have a birthday party in like 2 weeks. And I'm just like, oh, okay. He's just like, are you going to come? I'm like, And he was like, see you thinking about it? See you thinking about it. I see you typing for real. I see you thinking about it and I'm just telling you that you should just come. And I'm just like, I'ma see for real. And he was just like, well look, you could bring whoever you want. I just want you to come. So just, you know, yeah. And I was like, I'ma let you know closer to. So then I'm hitting up all my little friends because I had a million and one little girlfriends at the time. I said, hey yo, what's good? You trying to go to this party with me? Everybody just like, oh, I'm out of town that weekend. Oh, my mother, she's having a birthday party. Oh, this. Oh, I just started a new job, so I can't be off on a Saturday. I'm just like, why are y'all failing me? Why are y'all failing me? I contacted 6 women. 6 women. I asked 6 women to go to this party with me. Everybody was like, no. And I was just like, I'm not going. I'm simply just not going. And so I hit him back up. I was just like, I'm not going to really be able to, I ain't going to be able to go for real. Because like, you know how it be like, and he's just like, no, like I want you to come. He was like, why can't you just bring your best friend? And I'm just like, I don't know if you know this, but my best friend is like a thick brown skin, tall man. I didn't know that was your type of vibe. I didn't think you wanted me to bring this grown-ass man with me. He is about a cool 6'4". I'm like, he's big as shit. If you want him to come, he can come. Like, I'm not, like, I asked him if he want to go, for real. But, like, I didn't think that's what type of vibe he was on. He was just like, whatever's going to get you to come to the party, that's what need to happen. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to contact my best friend. So my best friend, I'm just like, hey. He like, yo, what's up? What's up? Because I know you want me to do something. What's up? I'm just like, I just wanted you to go to a party with me and just stay there with me. And then like, you know, we leave together and, you know, just be best friends outside together. And he's just like, ma'am, I'ma go. It's fine. Is alcohol? Is there food? Is there food and alcohol there? That's my conditions. If there's food and alcohol, I'ma go. I was just like, I don't really know about that, but I can get you some food and alcohol if that's what you need. I'll tell him and he gonna have it. If he wasn't gonna have it, he gonna have it now because these are the conditions, because you gotta come, because if you don't go, I'm not going. And so he was just like, no, I'll go. If it's food and alcohol, I'ma go. I said, bet. So I hit him up, I'm like, hey, I can come. He said he gonna pick me up, he gonna bring me, we gonna stay there, we gonna be there together. I hope we got food and alcohol, because that's the conditions. And so he's just like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, what type of alcohol he like? I'm just like, you really want me to come? Because why are you asking what type of alcohol he like? You getting whatever I got. Like, what's going on? So I was just like, all right, yo. And then at the time, like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I was in college, right? Yeah, I was in college. So it was just like years had passed since the whole incident at his house and everything like that. But it was like we were basically different people at this point. Like we whole different people. It's just like I liked him and I thought he was cool still. You know, I would see him post things here and there, and I'm just like, it still look like it's aligned with the type of stuff I like getting into. So I'm like, you still cool in theory. And so I'm just like, I'm gonna come to the party. I'm gonna have my little gift. We're gonna get a little gift. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna be kind of one time. Everything gonna be great. That's what I'm thinking, okay? And so, like, day of come, my best friend texts me in the morning. He's just like, hey. And I'm thinking, he gonna be like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. He was just like, so we still going? I was just like, you still wanna go? He was just like, do you still wanna go? And I'm just like, it'd be cool for real. Like, if you don't wanna go, I wanna make you do something you don't wanna do. And he's just like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm just like, cool. And so we get up and we go to the store. I get a little bag because I ain't feel like making no little bag this time. And so then I get the little gift cute. I'm like, everything's all special. I'm like, yay, birthday, because I love birthdays. So I was like, all right, we're gonna go to the liquor store still. We're gonna pick something up. And then after that, we gonna head to the party. We get to the party, obviously we late. Look at me. Like obviously we late. So I was just like, we're a little late. So the party should already be started. We shouldn't be helping setting up or nothing like that. Party should already be done started because we late. And we was late by like an hour and a half. It wasn't like, it was a little late, but it was like the party was supposed to go until like 3 a.m. So it was just like us coming at 10:30. Like, is we really late? Debatable, right? And so we get there. I'm going to knock on the door. Literally as soon as I go, like I'm like this far away from the door swings open and I'm just like, and I jump back because I'm scared. I'm just like, what's going on? And the person that runs out of the house is Kyle. I'm just like, Kyle? And Kyle is Oscar's best friend. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, Kyle. But before I can even get it out of my mouth, he picks me up, twirls me around, and hugs me so tightly. And I'm just like, is this my neck? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, release me. Release me now. Because I don't know why people think they can just pick me up, but I'm not pick-upable. Put me down. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Put me down. And so he's just like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Let me put you down. I know you don't like getting picked up. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Tasha, I miss you so much. Where have you been? Oh my goodness. And I was just like, and so my best friend looking at me like, I'm like, bruh, chill on me because I don't even know why he acting like this to me. I don't even know why he acting like this. Relax. And so he's just like, oh my gosh, you look so cute. Oh my gosh, did you get taller? Like, I'm just like, you only asking me if I got taller because you know I wanted to get taller. Like, stop. I'm the same 5'5". Chill on me. So I'm like, chill on me. And so we go inside the house and then like he dap up my best friend and say, hey, they do that little, you know, like, oh, I'm this, da 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 da. So he just like, yeah. Everybody basically here, everybody that's supposed to come is basically already here. Like, you is a little late, so I don't know what type of food is in there for him, but I made you a plate. I said, you made me a plate? He said, I made you a plate. I know what you like and what you don't like, so I put all the stuff you like on the plate, and I put it in the refrigerator, and I wrapped it up in aluminum foil, and then on top of the aluminum foil, I got plastic wrap, and then your name is on there, and I was just like, you love me. You love me? Who made this food? Who made the food? He's just like, his mother. I said, you love me. It's not debatable anymore. You care about me and my well-being and like my state of mind. Like you fuck with me. So I'm just like, okay. I was just like, I'm ready for the plate of food because I wasn't even hungry. But the fact that he put care into making my plate, I was hungry now and I needed to eat. And so I'm just like, okay. So we walk through like the little foyer or whatever, and it's like we get to the living room, and then the living room was connected to the dining room. The dining room, like once you walk into the dining room, to the right was like the kitchen. So We walked through the living room. He just like, oh, these are all the little games or whatever. He introduced us to like one person or whatever. It's like, I already knew the guy kinda, but like they all became closer because they became roommates or something like that. So he introduced my best friend to him, and then him and my best friend apparently like kinda knew each other. So they started doing all of that. And so he was just like, all right, so yeah, the drinks is here. And then he was just like, it was like a little ding, ding, ding or whatever. And so I'm just like, oh, you gotta get the door. He's like, I'm gonna be right back, okay? I'm gonna be right back. And I'm just like, okay. So he get the door. When I tell y'all he ran. But it was like out of sight, out of mind type of thing. Like once he got out of my vision, I couldn't see him anymore, and I just stopped thinking about him, and I was just all about food. I'm like, let me get my plate. And so I go in there and I get my plate of food. I warm my food up, and then I walk back into the living room, sitting there with my best friend and the other guy. The other guy was like, hey, I've been here for 3 hours. I'm leaving. He's like, I'm out of here. And so we were just like, all right, well, cool, daps, and shorty leaves. The whole time me and my best friend just sitting right there, this girl was kind of staring at us, but I never seen her before. And usually when people stare at me, it's like oh, I'm trying to say something to you type of thing. So I just was like, hey, motherfucker, like, and so she was like, hey, and I was like, why the fuck you say that like that? What did I do to you? But I was like, you know what, I'm not going to internalize it, because when people act like that to me, I'm just like, obviously you have something going on with you, and I'm not about to take on whatever it is that's going on with you. So I just was like and kept on talking to my best friend. So me and him talking, and he just like, yo, I got Pete. And I'm just like, I don't know where the bathroom at, bro. And then it was just like Kyle was just doing the whole hosting thing, so he like disappeared. So I'm just like, I can't even ask Kyle, because like, I don't know. It's nothing I can do for you. So then I'm looking around to see if there's somebody else at the party that I know, because it's just like, I knew this guy for a while, and I met a lot of his friends. So I'm just like, I know somebody in this party, and I know they've been at this damn house. So I'm just like, I've never been here. So I'm just like, I don't know. And I'm looking, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get you a drink. When I get you this drink, I'm gonna figure this out. And so I go to get the drink. I run into this little light-skinned girl. She's just like, Tisha, and just runs over to me and give me a hug. And I'm just like, hey, how have you been? I don't know who this girl is. And so I'm just staring at her, like really like staring at her like, who is this? I need to figure this out, because she really, she feel like she know me. Like she bringing up things about my past, and like she got some details. She didn't go to Poly. I don't know who this bitch is. Like that's all I have. Like I'm just like, either you went to Kemp or you went to Poly, or you lived up Park Heights. I don't know. But if you lived up Park Heights, I probably still don't know who you is. So my whole thing is, either you went to Kemp or you went to Poly, or I don't know you. I don't know. I'm just like, I was very a sheltered child. I was in a house, so I don't know who the fuck you are. And she's just like, yeah, like, I just missed you. Like, we used to have so much fun. And I'm just like, did you say your name was Brittany, or did you say your name was Sierra? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just like, I don't know who you are. And so I'm just sitting there like, and then I'm just like, wait, I'm failing the mission at this point. I'm supposed to be trying to get somebody that's going to tell us where the bathroom is, because I ain't trying to be wandering around somebody's house. I'm like, hey, lock the fuck in. Do you know where the bathroom is? And she's just like, oh yeah, I know where the bathroom is. And I'm just like, okay, I know this is kind of odd. Could you take him to the bathroom? She's just like, I mean, I could just tell you where it's at. I'm like, okay, where is it? She's like, all right, so go back through the living room. When you go back through the living room, you'll like meet, like you'll see like this little cutway. When you go through the cutway, there's stairs. When you go up the stairs, you got too much fucking shit. I'm like, girl, no. And I wasn't even drunk, but I'm just like, you giving too many details. I'm like, you said go here and then do that, and when I see this, I gotta do that. You need to take this nigga to the bathroom. Because I'm not about to relay that message to him properly. And then he's gonna go upstairs, he's gonna get lost, he's gonna open the door that he wasn't supposed to open, and now I don't even know. I'm not being a part of it. Just take him to the bathroom. She was just like, anything for you. I said, oh, okay. And so then she left. Him and her went upstairs. She took him to the bathroom, right? Okay. And so then at this point, it's like I'm by myself, because Kyle is still MIA. And so I'm just like, bro, where is the birthday boy? So I'm in the middle of texting him, and then he calls me. I'm like, hello? And he's just like, where are you? I'm like, I'm where I'm supposed to be. He's just like, you're not with me. Where you at? I'm like, I'm in the house. I don't know where you at. I've been here for multiple minutes and you haven't been here. Before I even got to finish that sentence, I hear and I'm just like, and I'm in the kitchen at that point in time because I was just like, let me refill my drink. I'm mixing Sprite and motherfucking green tea together because I'm trying to get a little, you know? And so he runs up the damn stairs, and it's so comical because, as I said, this motherfucker built like Oscar Proud. So it's like he running upstairs, linky as shit, and like the door is cracked because the kitchen door led to the basement and you can like see through it. And so I'm seeing him run up the stairs and he goofy as shit. So I'm just like, I'm dying. I'm like, why are you like this? And so he get up the stairs and then here we go again with niggas picking me up. He picked me up, he spun me around, he hugged me tight, and he sniffed me. And I'm just like, what is wrong with these niggas? I'm like, all I wanted to do was have my feet on the ground. I just wanted to be planted on this earth. I just felt like I wasn't asking for too much. Niggas just had to pick me up. I just had to be picked up. So I'm just like, okay, unhand me, you foul fucking beast. I want to be on the floor. And so he put me down. He's just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You don't like getting to pick up. I'm just like, how all y'all niggas know I don't like getting picked up, but y'all still pick me up? That's the whole thing about it. That's the whole thing about it. I'm confused. But at the same time, it's your day. I'm not gonna fuss you out on your day. It's your day. It's not my day. It's your day. And it was his actual birthday because his birthday came on the weekend. So I was just like, it's all about you. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm like, here's your little gift. You got your little gift. Everything's cool. And so he's like, thank you for my gift. Da 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 da. We're talking. And then Kyle pulls back up. And he's just like, oh my gosh, I just love seeing y'all together. I always wanted y'all to be together. I was so sad when y'all broke up. I just really just would love if you was my sister. You are just the best. I miss you. You should just come over all the time. Oh my goodness, Tisha. And I'm dying because like y'all think that I'm being extra with what I just did. Yes, I did exaggerate it, but that is what he did. All of that, he did that shit. And so I'm just like, all right. I'm like, you're passionate about this. You feel away. You feel away. Like, you really want me to be in your life. We can be buddies without me and him getting back together because we're not getting back together. And so he's just like, no, like this could really work. And then he's just like, I'm like, what are you saying? No, you're not. You're not saying anything. And so we just go on. And then I realized, whoa, we've been talking for a little minute. Where's my best friend? And so they just like, where is your best friend? And I'm just like, well, he went to the bathroom. I got Shorty to take him to the bathroom. And they was just like, what he look like? That's what my ex-boyfriend said. My ex-boyfriend was like, what do he look like? And then Kyle was just like, she don't even need to tell you what he looked like. Yeah, Brittany took him upstairs. I said, wait a minute, what are y'all trying to say? And they just like, look. And then my ex was like, let me describe to you what he looked like because I already know what he looked like. He was tall. He was brown skinned. He had a little bit of facial hair. A little thick. I said, did she target my best friend? And they just like, yeah, she fucking him. It's up. I said, y'all think my best friend that easy? And they was just like, he gotta be. Because where he at? And I'm just like, no, I just gave my best friend up to this random little light-skinned lady. I was just like, why didn't I get warned or something? They was just like, you know her. I'm like, I don't know her. They just like, no, you remember like when we used to go to the park and we used to meet that one girl and her sister? It's the girl's sister. And I'm just like, no, it's her? They're like, yes. I'm like, she grew up. And they just like, yes. And I'm just like, because I didn't know this girl. I knew this girl. I just didn't know that people grow. I forgot that people get bigger. She looked older than me. She was thick. She was thick as hell. And at the time, I'm just like, ain't no way. I'm like, how old is she? Because I knew she was younger than me, but I knew it wasn't by like a lot of years. But like the last time I seen her, she looked so frail. And then for her to be so big at that point in time, I'm just like, bro, I know it was like 4 years or something like that, but this is crazy. That's really little Brittany. Wow, okay. That's crazy. And so her, and my best friend was still gone. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna just let them rock. I texted him and I was just like, I'm texting you just to make sure you cool, but I don't think you're gonna respond back. But I just figured I'd text you anyway. You know, I'm still downstairs. I'm in the living room for real. I went, you know, just checking on him, you know. And then I went back into the living room to get something. I guess I left my purse or something. Got my purse. Then he's just like, come to the basement with me. I'm like, what's in the basement? Before I go down there, what's in the basement? And Kyle was just like, well, you know I gotta stay upstairs, I'm monitoring people, Kyle wasn't drinking that day, so yeah. He was just like, yeah, just go to the basement with me. He like, it's a couple people down there. It's not just me trying to lure you into the basement, I promise. I'm just like, so I go downstairs into the basement. Once I get down there, I see that like two of his cousins is down there, and then like his other friend that like lived in my neighborhood or something like that. So I was like, oh snap, it's y'all. And so everybody like, oh my gosh, Tisha. And I'm like, people, hey. So annoying. So yeah, I was just talking to all of them, and then we was just do. But it was like the basement had like two separate rooms, because you know like some basements they'll have like a laundry part of the basement, and then they'll have like another part where it's just like the living area. And so everybody was in a laundry area because they were smoking. Y'all know me, I don't smoke, so I wasn't going back there. I was like, have y'all fun, y'all can finish smoking and everything like that, and then y'all can chop it up with me, because everybody stopped smoking to talk to me. They putting blunts out and shit, talking about something. Let's go talk to Tisha. I'm just like, hey, keep that shit back there, shorty. And so I'm just like, yeah, y'all chat it up with me afterwards. We cool. So I'm just like, I'm not going nowhere anytime soon. So, you know, unless y'all finna be back there for the next 3 hours, I think we gonna talk. So that's how it was. So I'm talking to him. He's just like, yeah, so much time has passed. Soon as I seen you, like, all of a sudden just pop up, I was just like, oh, she must be single, because why she just pop up like this? He just like, I just knew that you had to be single. Like, I just felt it in my heart that you were single, so I just had to hit you up. And it was so close to my birthday, I knew you was going to just know that it was birthday related, and you was going to respond, and everything was going to be cool. And so I had to hit you up. And I'm just like, okay, Oscar. Okay. And so we talking, chatting it up. And then Kyle was just like, oh, come upstairs, we're going to sing happy birthday. So everybody come upstairs, we sing happy birthday around the cake and everything like that. While we were there, the girl that got smoked with me earlier that day, mind y'all, she looked like the little doll that Cynthia used to play with. Cannot remember that doll's name, but she looked, I'm gonna put it there, she looked just like Shorty. Like, her hair looked like she wanted to do something new, and it got fucked up. And so she looked like the black version of that, okay? And so she looked like she had a bad day, and she just had like the terriblest mood. Like, she was the only person at the party that wasn't laughing and happy and playing games and drinking and everything like that. So I'm just like, you need to go home. You don't even want to be here for real. And so she was like standing next to him on one side, and then I was like on the other side of him. He blow his little candles out. She was just like, yeah, I'm about to leave. She gave him a hug and she left. Me, him, and Kyle sat on the sofa. We was talking and everything like that. Then that's when my best friend finally reappeared, okay? He had texted me while I was in the basement and was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna be down in a bit. And I was just like... And so after we sung happy birthday is when he came back, or like during the happy birthday song. Yeah, during the happy birthday song is when he came back. And I'm just looking at him across the room. I'm like... And he like... And then, so we just fucking giggling the whole fucking birthday song. So once it ended, I came over to him. I'm just like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah, but like, I'm gonna have to send you some money for real, because I'm definitely not taking you home. I'm just like, what you about to do? He's like, low key, I'm about to leave with her, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna be done at the time that you done to come pick you back up. I don't want to make no promises, so I'm gonna just send you some money, and then you can just go home on your own whenever you're ready, and you ain't gotta wait for me. And I was just like, you grown as fuck. And so I was just like, you cool. I'm just like, at least you getting something out of this party, because I dragged you here in the first place. So it's just like, I'm not even mad at you. And so me and him hung out for like another like 30 minutes, and then him and Brittany left. Him and Brittany go, and then I'm just chatting it up with him and everything like that. I'm just like, hey, my best friend just left, so like, I'm gonna get an Uber from here Da da da. He's just like, oh no, I could take you home. And I'm just like, when I first seen you, you just told me you had 7 shots. I don't think I want to get driven home by 7 shots. He's just like, soon as you got here, I stopped drinking though. And you've been here for about a cool 3. And like, you see how big I am. I'm big as shit. Like, you think 7 shots is doing something to me 4 hours down the line? You're not going home anytime soon. And I was just like, I'm gonna put you to a test. I want you to walk this line. And if you walk this line the way I want you to walk it, and if you can say your ABCs correctly, I'ma fuck with you. If not, I'm getting an Uber, because what you're not gonna do is have me be on the news, okay? So, no. And he was like, all right, bet. Like, I'm 200 pounds. Like, what you saying? And so then after that, we just cool, we chill. We played a couple of games like that, whatever. Then he was just like, all right, you ready to go home? I'm like, yeah, cool. It's like 1:40 or something. And so I leave. Obviously, Kyle had to be extra with his hug. Love Kyle. Kyle cool. And me and my ex left. So we leave after we did the test, obviously, because I care about my life. Don't drive drunk, all that. So we left, and then we got to my house. Once we got to my house, all of a sudden, the drinks was hitting. All of a sudden, he was so tired. All of a sudden, he had to use the bathroom. All of a sudden, like, it was so much going on with him as soon as he got to my house. Once he got to my house, everything under the sun was happening. I'm just like, if you want to stay tonight, just say you want to stay tonight. Like, what's going on with you? Like, what's happening here? What's really going on? Like, you're being extra. Like, just, you can stay, okay? And I'm just like, but in my house, we take showers, and I don't know what you got going on, and you don't have clothes here and all that good stuff, but what I'm telling you is I'm about to get in the shower, and I would like you to be in the shower right after I get in the shower. And he's just like, well, I took a shower right before the party, and I didn't do anything. He was like, look, sniff me. And I'm just like, you smell good. I still don't care. And so at the time, I had 2 bedrooms, right? And so I had 2 bedrooms. I had my bedroom, and then I had like the little spare room or whatever. Both rooms had a bed. I was just like, you can go to the spare room because that's not my bed. And if you get in there dirty, I don't care, because it's not my bed. It's just a bed, okay? And so I won't be upset. And so he was just like, all right, bet. I'll go in there. I don't care. I was like, all right, bye then. And so then I leave. I get in the shower. Once I get out of the shower, he's like, Tisha, I need you. Oh, my back. Can you rub it a little bit? Like, you know I'm tall and my little bones be messed up sometimes. I'm just like, like, I wanted to call him all types of names, because I'm just like, yo, you're just saying shit, yo. You just speaking because you think that it's cute to be speaking. Like, you're not talking about nothing. Like, shut up. So he's just like, yeah, this part right here, if you could just, I'm like, yo. So I'm like, not you acting a whole natural born fool once you get to my house. You ain't do none of this stuff when you was at your house. Like, cool. So he was just like, yeah, I would just appreciate it if you stayed in the bed with me. Like, I don't want to be in here by myself. Like, this not even my house. I feel like I should be accompanied. Like, I'm like, bro, we knew what you was up to as soon as you said something to me. Like, nobody is confused about what's going on. Like, why are you playing? Why are you playing so much? Like, did you try and test the waters? You just putting your hand underneath to see how hot it is? Like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, you play too much. So I was like, all right, I stay in here with you. I stayed in there with him. Obviously, you know how that shit go. Drake tape shit. So I was like, yeah, cool. And after that, the morning came. The morning came and he left. Obviously, because baby girl had to go to work. And one thing I'm fit to do is go to work, and I'm gonna be on time. If I'm not early, I'm on time. And so I was like, get out of my house. And then I had to be to work at like 9 or something like this. So I was like, yeah, definitely get up out of my house. As soon as I woke up, I said, get out. And so, yeah, he left my house. Everything was cool. He texted me once he got home, obviously, and everything was fine, okay? So then after that night, obviously, he was on some, our flame is rekindled, so let's hang out. And I was just like, I might fuck with it. And so I was just like, We cool for real. We coolin' how we coolin'. So he was just like, oh, we should go on a date. And I was just like, I like how you think that I'm fit to make plans with you right now, and I ain't. And so I was just like, yeah, all right. We was texting a little bit for like 3 days, and then he was just like, I'm impatient. Like, I need to see you. Like, stop fucking around. You playing. I know you ain't at work today. Stop playing. And I'm just like, who told you I wasn't at work? I'm at work. I be working. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. And so he was just like, okay, well, I'm driving past your house and I have quesadillas. And I'm just like, who the fuck told you I like quesadillas? What if I'm lactose intolerant? I'm not. I love quesadillas. Come inside. He was just like, do you want me to come into the parking lot and just wait right here for you? Or do you want me to come in and bring them to the door? Because like, that would probably be easier for you since I'm the one with the clothes on. And I'm just like, you know you just want to come in my house. Just come in my house, shorty. Come in my house. You already, like, stop playing. So I'm like, all right, yeah. So he comes. Quesadillas banging. I don't know where he got these quesadillas from. That was a question I should have asked. Them joints was doing their thing, okay? And so it was like a salmon and pepper type quesadilla. Like, I was just in love. It was the cheese that they used. The salmon tasted so fresh. The peppers weren't overcooked, and it wasn't crunchy as a motherfucker. I was just like, I love it here. This is where I want to be with quesadillas. And so we watched a little show. We watched our little show and everything like that. And so we ended up having a show because he kept on trying to pop up at my house. So we had a little show. It was only like 12 episodes though, so cool. We watched our little show and he's just like, yeah, we should go out. Like, I want us to have dinner and like maybe we could do like an activity or something. Like, why am I making all these men so feminine right now? I don't know. That's my voice today. So I'm just like, yeah, we could do that. And so he's just like, all right, let me toughen him up. He's just like, yeah, so I just want us to go out because we being at your house. Like, this our second time just being in the house. I want us to be outside with it. And I'm just like you want to be seen? He's just like, I'm not trying to be seen. I just want to go outside with you. Like, we ain't never used to go outside because we was younger. Now we older. I got money. I want to be outside. I was just like, my man. And so he was just like, let's go outside. And we planned a little date. At that date, we went to bowling because obviously everybody always trying to challenge me to bowl. Like, I'm some type of something. Like, yo, I'm not saying I really do this, but like, if somebody gonna challenge me, then most likely I'm just gonna step up to the plate and just actually play because I don't like being challenged, okay? Like, obviously I'm better than you, okay? Just accept that and everything will be cool. So he challenged me. I got like 80 more points than him. I think I ended up getting like 170, which isn't the best. I'm not claiming that that's the best, but it was way better than what he did, okay? So that's all I had to do. I just had to beat him. I didn't have to beat everybody. I had to beat him. And so, yeah, we had went bowling like the very next day. And so after I beat him, obviously, like, I won. I got $50 out of that. I don't know why he wanted to bet me $50, but like, he lost his $50 and that was cool. So, you know. And we go on about our days. Then he hit me with the, oh yeah, I'm about to be busy the next 2 days for real. I'm gonna hit you up after the next 2 days. I'm just like, I don't know why you telling me that. You can disappear. You not my man. Like, and so he was just like, yeah, I was just letting you know, just so you know what's going on with me. Like, I ain't want you to be like, dang, he ain't text me in 2 days. Like, I'm just letting you know I ain't gonna be here for the next 2 days. I was like, and so he didn't text me the next 2 days. Then he pulled up on me after those 2 days and was just like, oh, I ain't really know if you was in the house, but I was around. I'm like, bro, you don't live out here. You never around. You be coming to my house. If I don't end up being here, you don't know nobody around here for you to hang out with. Like, cut it out. You came here for me. And so I'm like, get out of here. And so he's just like, yeah, so let's go outside. Like, let's get some ice cream or something. So we get some ice cream. After we get some ice cream, then he just on his, oh, let's just go to the park, something like that. All right, so we just cooling. It's been like that. Like, we just been doing that. It was like 3 weeks straight. And so he did this whole little Tuesday thing again. And he was just like, yeah, I'm not going to talk to you for the next 2 days, da-da-da. Mind y'all, I'm already on my me shit. I'm just like, oh, he got a bitch. And so like, I wasn't really pressed for real because I'm just like, bro, I'm not taking you seriously. You literally my ex and we just so happen to make out at this point. Like, you just cool for real. Like, we just be, like, sometimes, like, we, like, we just cool for real. I'm just like, I ain't doing nothing dangerous or risky with you. Like, shit's cool. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm just like, if you want to be talking to somebody else, you want to be doing something with somebody else, by all means. So he was just like, nah, I don't talk to nobody else for real. I got this one girl that I used to talk to. She still be lingering sometimes, but like, I don't really talk to her like that. Like, you not really trying to take me seriously, and I can clearly see that you're not taking me seriously. So I'm not trying to cut her off for you because you're not gonna pay me no mind. And I was just like, good observation. I'm glad that you know that. And so he's just like, yeah, but like, I don't have a girlfriend or nothing. I'm just like, okay, if that's what you want me to believe, all right. And so then he went on a little 2-day thing again. He came back right after the 2 days, and me and him chopped it up. We went outside. We went to the movies or something. It was like a cool movie out. Like, some little action movie was out, and we saw the little action movie. Then like some days passed. We talking and everything. I seen him again. He got the quesadillas again. I'm eating, y'all. So I'm like having a swell time. And then he was just like, all right, I'm about to be gone in another 2 days. And I was just like, this is part of the scheduled programming. Like, you don't even gotta say nothing to me. You just don't talk to me, and it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna text you during that time. I'm gonna know that you ain't gonna text me after you don't text me back. I'm not gonna double text you, promise. Like, you're good. And so he was just like, all right, bet. But this time, during that 2 little days, like on the very end of that first day, he had texted me like, hey, what's up? And I don't know if y'all know this about me, but like, I don't like when people say certain phrases to me. Like, when people say like, what's up, shorty, or something, like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's like what he said. And I'm just like, he know I don't like that. So either he trying to get a rise out of me, or this ain't him. And so I was just like, yo, who the fuck is texting me from this man phone? But I was like, I'm not even gonna make the block high. I just was like, well, and so the bitch that was on the other line, she was just like, so when we gonna link? And I was just like, why would we be linking? And she was just like, what you mean, why would we be linking? Why wouldn't we be linking? I'm just like, yo, who told you I wanted to link? Cause I'm just like, I know this ain't him. And anyway, who the fuck says when we gonna link? I don't even talk to people that talk to me like that. So I'm just like, girl, boo. And so I'm just like, he must talk to you like this. He proper with me. He comes fucking correct. I don't know who this is with the what's up, shorty, and when we gonna link. That's like crazy to me. Not on my fucking watch. So she was just like, oh, so we not linking? And I'm just like, nigga, no. Like, fuck is you talking about? And so she was mad as shit. And then, like, I got a call from him. I knew it wasn't him because I just got all of those weird ass texts. So I'm just like, bro, I'm not answering the phone. Like, I'm not answering the phone as person. Like, if you call me and I see it, I'm like, even if I don't want to talk to you, I'm gonna answer the phone because I'm just like, yo, is you done? let me just make sure you alive. You good? And so yeah, but I didn't answer the phone because I'm just like, I know this gotta be the girlfriend because he told me he ain't got it, but I'm not dumb. So and so after that, I didn't get no text for the rest of the day or whatever like that because all of that was in a time span of like 20 minutes. So I'm just like, fuck, he got in the shower. Fuck, he left his phone open and he got in the shower. And so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Then he came back and I didn't say anything to him about it because I was just like, I don't really care for real. It was just like 4 little texts and 1 little call. I'm not really going to say nothing. And then like he went on his little 2 days again. And then the same thing happened again. Shorty was just like, yeah, so how you been? And I'm just like, good. Like, why you keep like randomly texting me like this? And Shorty was just like, all right, I'm not gonna randomly text you then, I'm gonna call you. Called me and I'm just like, bro, like I'm not answering the phone. And then called me again, I'm like, bro, it's so mad. I put my phone on silent, I'm like, fuck out of here. And so then when he popped back up after his 2 little days, I'm just like, yo, why you text me that weird ass shit? And then he just like, I ain't text you. I was just like, I know you didn't. Your girlfriend texted me and she was trying to figure out like what was up. And he just like, yo, what did she say to you? I'm just like, exactly, that's your bitch. He's just like, no, she not. Like, I just seen her and I was hanging out with her this time for real. Like, I don't really be hanging out with her like that. Like, but she weird. She like to do stuff like that. She love calling somebody. She love being extra. And I'm just like, if you know you got a bitch that love being extra, why are you talking to me? Because I don't got time for none of that. Like, I'm not 7 years old. I'm not 17 either. Last time you caught me slipping, I was 17. I don't do 17-year-old stuff anymore. Like, we're old. I'm an old baby. Like, since I turned 21, I was just like, all the games gotta stop. So he's just like, well, no, it's not really like that. And I'm just like, all right, yo, I'm not mad. I'm just like, y'all weird. Check your bitch. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, cause she obviously lingered around for a reason. I don't know if you told her my name. I don't know what my name is in your phone. I don't know what you disclosed to her. Like, did you tell her we were talking? I don't know none of that, but I actually don't care. You need to let her know that she probably shouldn't be texting my phone. My phone in particular, she probably shouldn't be texting it. So he's just like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna say something to her, like, that's really crazy, da. I'm just like, all right. And so then she texts me again on the other 2 days, and I'm just like, bruh, fuck, is this your weekend girlfriend? Like, why every Friday, Saturday she wanna text me? Get out of here. And so she was just like, yeah, I know who this is. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not trying to hide anything. Like, what are you saying? You know who it is? Who am I? Like, what are you saying? And so then she called me, and I was like, I'm gonna just answer the phone. I got time today. I got time today. And so I'm just like, hello. And she's just like, yeah, you know who it is. And I'm just like, no, tell me who it is, because you clearly know who I am. Let me know who you are. And she was just like, this is girlfriend. And I'm just like, okay, this is his girlfriend. I didn't know. I apologize. I didn't know that he had a girlfriend. He didn't tell me that he had a girlfriend. And then she was just like, yeah, you should have known that he had a girlfriend. You seen me at the party. I'm like, seen you at the party? I ain't seen no girl at the party. I'm just like, the only person I interacted with was Brittany. I don't know no girl at the party. It wasn't no girl at the party. I seen him. I was with him all night. And she was like, yeah, I seen you with him. And I was like, bro, who were you? It was that motherfucking Cynthia doll looking ass bitch. And I'm just like, I know you is lying. She was like, yeah, I was standing next to him when he was singing happy birthday. You seen me? Like, why do you think I was standing next to him? I'm like, shorty, I was standing next to him too. I just thought we were standing at the table. I'm like, yo, what are you saying right now? I'm like, why are you so riled up? And so I'm just like, well, my bad. Like, da. I'm like, it's not even that deep. Like, I won't talk to him. And she just like, yeah, you better not. And I'm just like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, what do you mean I better not? And she was like, you better not. Hand claps included. Hand claps included. She said, you better not. I heard her on the phone, just like that. And I said, who the fuck is she talking to? And so I'm just like, I don't know why women that's talking to this man in particular always trying to find a way to rile me up, just trying to get a reaction out of me. I'm like, I'm in my 20s now. I'm trying to be mature. Like, I don't really be doing stuff out of spite. I don't revenge do stuff, but you pushing me because who is you talking to? I'm just like, and so I'm just like, I'm trying to like not be that person. I'm just like, no, because like I understand, like it's crazy when you think somebody for you and then they do dumb shit. Like I'm not even trying to ruin nothing like that. Like I'm not trying to rain on your parade. Like you cool. I'm not fit to say nothing to him no more. Like that last text or whatever, that was it. I'm not about to say nothing to him. She was just like, yeah, I know. You won't. And that's it. Why is she playing with me? In front of my face. In front of my face. She playing with me. Bet. I have a solution for this. I will solve violence with more violence. We will add this up. We don't gotta, no hands included. I will let you know what's up. I'm gonna conclude this call now because you got me fucked up. Try to plan your little 2 days of cuteness this weekend. He won't be there. And she's like, what are you trying to say to me? And I'm just like, what I'm telling you is, your nigga is my nigga if that's what I want. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I just hung up. Because I'm like, what's going on here? And then so she gonna text me, you ain't gonna be with him this weekend. I'm with him every weekend. Like, he not gonna cancel on me to talk to you, da da da. She sent me a whole little paragraph. I didn't even read the rest. I just read that first little. And I was like, girl, delete. And then I kept on carrying on with my fucking life. So Monday he popped back up. He like, hey. And I was just like, hey. And he was just like, yeah, she told me that she ended up talking to you. Like, I told her to drop it, but then she ended up escalating the situation because she was mad. And I don't even know how she got your number. But, like, yeah, that's really crazy. And I'm just like, you a loosey-goosey ass nigga. Like, that's what I said. I'm like, bro, like, you just be doing anything at this point. And I'm just like, but I'm gonna fuck with you this last time. Just to be smart. Okay? And so, he came to my house the very next weekend. Obviously, he was supposed to be with her those 2 days because every single time, like a Friday, Saturday come, he at her house. He with her. Because she live out DC or something. That's cool. He not coming. Like, he with me now when we're outside. And no, we didn't do anything explicit. It was very PG-13, but I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't there just to be smart. Because I was just like, I don't like you, and I don't like that you think that you can play in my face. I like to play too. We can both play in each other's faces. So that's what it was. And so I hung up with him those 2 days. He stayed at my house both nights. I know exactly where he was for that whole 48 hours. And where wasn't he? In DC. I can tell you that. He wasn't there. And so she was mad. She was blowing his phone up. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And I got her number back. And I said, hey, it was great of you to play on my phone, but you don't have to anymore because tonight will be the last night that I talk to him. You can have him back and everything is great. I hope you have a great time. Farewell. She was mad as shit. Because I'm just like, bro, you already got my number. You called my phone from his phone. And then you stopped calling from his phone and started calling me from another number. I don't know if that was your number or not. But yeah, like I'm tired. Like you texting me from like 3 different numbers. Like what's going on? Like did you get a fake number? Did you get a little fake number app to hit my, like, I'm like, bro, this is just too much going on. But like if you for the shits, I'm for it too. And so I blocked all 3 of the numbers that she had texted me from. Stopped talking to her. Stopped talking to him. And yeah, that was it for the whole thing. And he was just like, yeah, I hope that we can reconcile everything and we can actually like da-da-da. I'm like, boy, no words that you can say is going to further this relationship. Like, soon as you brought drama to my door, like, I'm like over it. Like, soon as she called me that second time, I pretty much was just like, because I just really don't like being a part of drama. And I'm like, why is it always drama with you? Because you had me hiding in closets 4 years ago. And now I'm thinking you grown up and you not on bullshit. But I guess tall, light-skinned niggas with tattoos will always be on bullshit no matter the age. So I'm just like, yeah, it is what it is. You got it. Love you. Love that for you. Have a great time. I'm out. And so that's basically how it was. And so after that, I literally I had like 2 conversations with him after that. And that was like on his 2 like birthdays after that. But I didn't hang out with him. I didn't go to his birthday party or nothing. I think I sent something to him in the mail for that very next birthday. And then that was pretty much it. But like I didn't talk to him after that because I was just like, you so drama. Like I'm over it. I'm good. So that basically was it. But I just was like, I don't know why this man in particular really got me acting out of character because I did not need to be like that. But I just was so mad. I'm just like, how dare her? I'm just like, like, who is she talking to? Like, I don't know why, but like, I don't get like that now. People say dumb stuff to me and I'm just like, bet. Like, I just go on about my days, but like, I used to just be triggered because I'm just like, yo, you're not talking to me. Like, I just like, and I wanted to fight, but I'm just like, I want no case. So we gotta solve this caseless. Caseless, we gotta solve this, okay? And I'm gonna solve this problem caseless. So I did it. And that's basically what it was. So obviously, the moral of the story is choose who you date wisely, and also like, you know, don't go back. Like, don't double dip. Like, you already dipped that chip one time. Like, you ingested it and everything. Just ingest the whole chip, and there's no more chip. You don't need to dip the chip, bite it, and then re-dip it. You don't need to do that. My ex is the chip, obviously. Like, you don't need to do that. There's no double dipping. Like, once you done had it, it's up. Like, that's it. No more. We ain't got to worry about it. That's the moral of the story. Just let it go. You don't need to go back to your ex. That rarely works out. I can promise you that. Even if you're just trying to slide for a second, you don't need to slide. Let it go. Because it's just drama. In my opinion, it's just drama, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because I went back to that same man twice. Didn't need to. I was okay. So, yeah, that's the moral of the story. And obviously, I care about y'all. Care about me. Love me. Subscribe. Like, you know, comment. Fuck with me if you fuck with me. Okay? And so, for me, Story time Tish, the tea is over. Peace and love.